algorithm and also the different transaction hashes, but actually programming actually with the blockchain for learning a language like C++. I think that's my next goal.
For somebody who says, Oliver, tell me about MaxCoin. Why is it so great? What do you say?
So MaxCoin is, I say, more secure than a Bitcoin, or using SHA-free and Schnorr signatures and quantum resistant. But yeah, but I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Aside from just being associated with Max Keiser, which of course gives it an incredible cachet globally, and not only in the crypto space, but in the local population of humans here on planet Earth, aliens traveling through space. You can travel through time with MaxCoin. You can go through Stacy's not going to help you.
I was limit him. him.
Only joking. No.
Yeah.
So, but you like MaxCoin, and you think it's something worthy to work on.
Also, the team as well, I think, is really good. So
Who's on the team?
David Serrano, Joe Zan, Alex Atamina, loads of other really good developers.
I think there's a meetup in the fall.
Oh, yeah?
In Portugal.
Didn't
you get the memo on that?
Yeah, I did. I think it's in September, isn't it?
I think so. We got to work on that.
Yeah,
big meetup.
Big meetup, yeah.
Down in Portugal on MaxCoin. So are people surprised when they learn that you're 15 years old, or am I missing some kind of thing going on?
I suppose what David said is it's not ageism, and it's also not, obviously, my intelligence or my age is, I suppose David didn't believe me, and I suppose even probably Stacey didn't believe me when I said I'm 15 years old, but when I really got to know me, I suppose then I realised I'm 15 years old, but it's kind of a shock to some people.
Yeah, I didn't believe it myself. Stacey was saying, oh, Oliver Morrissey watched a show when he was 8. But, people do come up to us and say, we like the show, it's changed our lives to some degree, or we got crypto and really is a big influence on us. But this is like a new thing for us, where someone who is like 8 and is now seemingly been directed. It's going someplace that we have some kind of influence on. Where are you taking us? Where are we going? Where am I headed? What's going on?
Mars. The future, or the future of crypto. Oh.
Well, I mean, I feel so overwhelmed at times, Oliver. This whole crypto space is so big and ever-changing. And you've got the youth, and your brain is still fresh. I'm decrepit and old, and I can barely get through a day without dribbling on myself. What can I look forward to?
I suppose my intelligence, or also the future of I could teach you programming maybe, or I suppose, I don't know about if you'd want to learn that with.
Well, if you say that's the thing to do,
yeah.
You have a lot of confidence. Where does that come from? Where do you get your confidence from? Is it just in the? Where is it?
I've been singing or performing, I suppose, on stage doing singing since I was 3 years old. So I suppose confidence since I was 3 or 4 years old for all this time, and then doing the World Crypto Network or be on the show with Chris back in 2016. I was able to talk more, so it's got the confidence for me to.
I noticed that scar on not scar, but a bruise on your face from kickboxing.
Kung fu.
Is that how you kung fu?
Yeah.
Is that how you unwind now? A little kung fu, a little programming.
I do. I've been doing kung fu for about almost 6 years now, and I'm a black belt, and I do Tai Chi as well. So I do meditation as a good way to unwind or relax.
You're a real renaissance, man.
Yeah.
All this is all happening at the same time. Well, I mean, I'm completely gobsmacked. The more we talk, the more I'm wondering, are you some kind of vision from the future? I mean, you're like a hologram or a shapeshifter. Are you, in fact, a quantum particle sent from the future to test the quantum resistance of MaxCoin? Whoa! Oh, I'm back. Well, fabulous. Oliver, let's go on to the next question then, shall we? You hear about people in the tech space like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, and they totally transform the industry. They're visionaries. Do you think you might be following in their footsteps, or is that just being over the top?
I suppose the influence or being able to teach other people. Now, I'd really like to teach more people in the space, maybe even younger people as well, if they were interested or actually would dedicate more to it like I have. But yeah, I suppose I like to be quite a good influencer in the space.
Right. So you're going to use your powers of influence to educate.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty noble.
Yeah.
What's going on? You just have such a great presence about you. It's very impressive. We've got MaxCoin going down. We got conferences coming up, more and more of them. When you travel around the world, do you look out for folks and say, hey, they're getting into crypto, they're getting into Bitcoin, you're looking for adoption? Do you try to tell people about it on your travels? Or do you consider yourself like a disciple of the Satoshi in that way?
Yeah, I do try and tell other people about the Bitcoin or crypto, but a lot of people, if I was not really interested or they don't understand it, or you try and explain it, and then as I was trying to help other people, it's hard to explain it. Also, just teaching Python, all the basics, and I've known so many different people that in school studying just Python or programming in general, but they kind of get bored. And I suppose if you get into blockchain or you have the right influencers to help inspire you more to learn more, then you might carry on learning.
Yeah, I think we were talking to Jimmy Song, right? Jimmy Song has a program. He's developing programmers and doing a lot with creating programmers, and I think probably get you into one of the Jimmy Song sessions coming up soon. And that's a real credit to the programming industry. Jimmy, we got one for you here. But anyway, we got to go. Thanks for being on the Keiser Report.
Thank you, Max.
All righty. That's going to...